The federal government says poor financial support has been a major obstacle for effective implementation of Great Green Wall GGW project across the continent. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Environment, Mr. Hassan Musa, said this at a technical committee of experts meeting of the 8th Ordinary Session of Council of Ministers of the GGW member countries in Abuja. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that the Great Green Wall is an African-led movement with an epic ambition to grow an 8,000-kilometer natural wonder of the world across the entire width of Africa. Musa was represented by Mr. Sagir El Mohammed, Press Director of the ministry. He said the recognition of the paucity of financial resources for the implementation of the GGW led to the several billions of dollars pledged by a coalition of technical and financial partners, TFPS. He said that the pledge was made at the 4th edition of the One Planet Summit on Climate Change and Biodiversity held in Paris, France in January 2021.
It will be a painful and fertile exercise if initiatives conceived and are documented on paper without a matching financial and articulated human resource provided so as to concretize these initiatives through impactful actions. The need for mobilization of financial resources to actualize the vision of the Great Green Wall is glaring. Poor financial provision and mobilization has been a major obstacle to the effective and impactful implementation process of the activities of the laudable Great Green Wall Initiative in virtually all the participating member states. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the recognition of the paucity of financial resources for the implementation of the Great Green Wall Initiative led to the several billions of US dollars pledged by a coalition of technical and financial partners of the 4th edition of the One Planet Summit on Climate Change and Biodiversity held in Paris, France on 11th January 2021. The pragmatic efforts of GGW member countries to assess these financial resources so pledged by the TFPs require necessary evaluation, which I sincerely believe will be the center stage of the deliberation of technical committee of experts. The need to come up with a well-articulated and actionable strategies for its mobilization of these pledged financial resources is expected at the end of the technical session. This done, the development of impact and transformative programs and projects to absorb the mobilized resources will no doubt build the resilience of the Sahelian people. Distinguished Technical Committee of Experts, the task ahead of you is enormous, and have no doubt in my mind that you will do justice to the agenda items and come out with credible recommendations that attract the blessings of the Council of Ministers when they deliberate on your recommendations.
Dr. Yusuf Buka, Director General, National Agency for the Great Green Wall, NAGGW, said that the meeting was to deliberate on critical items and issues bordering in the implementation activities of the GGW.
Though the items on the agenda for deliberations are numerous, with the enthusiasm I saw manifested by the experts at a side event yesterday, I'm confident that such commitments will definitely be replicated at the technical session this morning when we come to the plenary sessions. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would like to sincerely appreciate your time taken out to attend this statutory technical meeting of experts to deliberate on our accomplishments, challenges and prospects in the implementation process of Great Green Wall for the Sahara and Sahel Initiative.
Mr. Arona Sume, representative of African Bank, financial partner, said that the GGW initiative was a big project that needed the support of financial partners globally.
But despite all the engagement, programs, initiatives, accelerated, a lot has still to be done. And I think moving forward before that result, if you have to this challenge, you have to mobilize further funding, you have to work further together as partners to support this important process. We have a commitment as a bank to increase our support to the green role as we pledged at the One Grand Summit in 2021, and most of the partners have also pledged to devote support so we can together and jointly fast-track the implementation of the Great Wall. And I firmly believe as African Rural Bank and as partners that if we work together, we can really step up the effort to support the Great Wall through dedicating flagship programs and by using also the full spectrum of financial initiatives and mechanisms so we can support Africa's plan of action at national level, but also at the regional level. And this is really something urgent, something we have to really join effort to deliver on.